Only you can prevent forest fires. Diabetes.
I'm Wolf from Brimley. I've got diabetes.
Psychedelic Experience record run.
Yes,
Back
sir.
on it.
We're here.
Show tonight.
We're
That
doing
was
it.
fun. Oh man, good times.
It is indeed.
All right, so you're showing stuff primarily from the last St. Louis record show.
Yes.
Because I saw you did a catch-up solo video.
I did.
Get to catch yourself up solo every once in a while.
Ooh.
And and I am showing stuff that I got. Actually, I've got a couple videos worth of material even before my New York 2016 trip. So
Wow. All right.
got lots of vids to shoot here in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, it's
Lots of posting coming your way, internet. All right, starting it off. GB's Find, local here, as I've talked about tons of times before. Finally found a nice copy of Incense Peppermints. I've wanted this forever, man.
So cool.
And I just have I run into like ratty $8 copies all the time that have no spine and have seam splits, and the record looks like garbage. And so when I came across this one, I think I paid 14 or 15 bucks for it. I was just, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, wanted it.
Cover's nice.
Needed it. Had to have it. Uni label, original inner, which is nothing. It's just a blank label, but boom. Just cover up Mello's face. Incense Peppermints, it's a must-have.
It
Glad
is.
to
It
have
really
it.
is. As the Psych Professor mentioned, I'm showing stuff from the St. Louis Record Show a couple weeks ago now. But here's kind of my top 5 from the show. So
Cool.
First up, this is not Psych. This is kind of more in line with the Psych Professor's sensibilities.
Great record.
But this is
Oh.
a must-have.
Yeah,
essential.
absolutely.
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Sponsor our show.
Yeah, so the Sex Pistols, never mind the Bollocks. Here's the Sex Pistols. Been looking for a copy for a long time.
Yeah.
Found this. It was marked at 8. I bundled, got a little bit cheaper. Probably came down to about $6.
Tough record to find in these parts.
It is. It is. I don't see it very often at all. The cover's got some wear on the side there. Kind of goes on both sides, but the record is in really nice shape, and it is a first pressing. Even if you're not a punk fan, I think this is accessible.
Yeah. Oh, I think so
It
too.
still has a lot of pop sensibilities to it as far as the song structures go. Everything moves really quickly.
I wanna reiterate. This is an album. I think people think, oh, punk. What's it gonna matter what format you listen to it in? Vinyl really does it for this record.
I agree.
I'm not
Sounds
kidding
really
you.
good.
It sounds great on vinyl.
Yeah.
So check it out. If you've had it digitally forever, look for that vinyl copy. Don't sleep on punk in this one. Reverberation in BloNo got Syd Barrett Laughing, which was a bootleg from '78. And I have to say, I don't love this. It's got some really cool material on it, including Scream That Last Scream, the last single he did with Pink Floyd, some unreleased material, some stuff from some BBC broadcasts, as well as film soundtracks. But the mastering on this, it's just not great.
Yeah.
Side 1 with Gigolo Ant, which is like, you know, weird stuff. I had to crank it almost all the way up on my amplifier to even make it audible. I mean, it's a cool looking record. It's just, the mastering just isn't great, and that's kind of a disappointment.
It is.
I got this basically for free though, because I had some trade-in,
Thanks.
and you know, I never mind dropping a little bit of cash at Reverb. John's great, and it's a great store, but this one was just kind of like unfortunate, but I'm a Pink Floyd freak, so
Yeah, that's cool.
had to grab it.
For sure. This next one is an album I've been looking for a long time. I've never seen an original in the wild. Still haven't. This is Mad River's self-titled. This is a Sundazed reissue, but it was in a used bin for $5, and I bundled a little bit, got a little bit cheaper than that. For $5 for a Sundazed copy, can't leave it behind.
Yeah.
This is really good psych. This is really good psych. I've got their second album as well, Paradise Bar and Grill, which gets a little more country rock. Still some psych elements to it, but this is just straight up psychedelic rock. Amphetamine Gazelle and Eastern Light and Wind Chimes. Those 3 tracks, check those out. A little bit longer jams. Female vocalist. Really, really good. Good West Coast psych.
Sweet. Said I was a Floyd freak, and I am. Needed a copy of Relics.
Yeah.
I have seen this. This is like one of those records that price point on this, I can never figure it out.
Yeah.
I have seen this go everywhere from like a $4 cheapo bin and pretty beat up,
right,
to like I've seen people ask $30 for this.
Mm-hmm.
I paid, I think, right in the middle. I think I paid $15 for this. It had a seam split, which I taped. You know, no problem there. Disc looks great, sounds great. Obviously, if you're familiar with this record, on Harvest, it's a lot of stuff you have if you already collect Pink Floyd, with a few exceptions. Biding My Time, I believe, is one that you can only get on here, and I think Julia Dream as well. Although I could be off about that. But I had most of these tracks, but I love picking up Pink Floyd. It's just kind of my thing.
That's cool, man. I now have all 3 Nazz albums. I've got the first, I've got the third, and I finished it off with Nazz, their second album featuring Todd Rundgren, his first recorded band. Did a lot of production on this as well. He wrote all the songs, the string arrangements were done by him, and had his hand on the board a little bit through the recording of this. And this is the red vinyl.
Oh, sweet!
Original red. It also came on black. I think the promo copies were black, so those are actually a little bit tougher to find than the red. Really, really good, kind of garage-influenced pop psych. A little power poppy, but just like I said, good pop psych. Anything off on this could be on Nuggets, and it would fit in really well. So cool stuff there.
All right, so on the same trip to Bloomington Normal that I got those two, well, the Floyd and the Syd Barrett record. Went over, as I always do, to North Street Records in Normal. Found this little ditty. Continue awesome. Picking up early Rolling Stones. December's Children and Everybody's. This is not an original pressing, but it's an early pressing, and it looks great.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's in super commendable shape. Just not really, I mean, a few minor dings on the cover. But yeah, London Records, got the blue label there. Disc is in fantastic condition.
Yeah, man, that's minty.
Yep, marked at $12.
Oh, even better.
Bundled it, talked the guy down.
Very nice. Oh, that's
December's
awesome.
Children and everybody else's, get off my cloud.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's fantastic, I love that.
Love the opening drum.
Yeah, yeah. Another one checked off the want list. This was from a guy, I believe his name is Michael. I know him a little bit on Facebook. He always has a kind of a bin of psych stuff. And this is Daughters of Albion. Self-titled album on Fontana. It looks like it would be really deep psych. Like the cover, maybe a little bit folk psych. But it's not. It's sunshine pop. Sunshine pop psych. I really do like the gatefold there. Yeah, really, really enjoyable sunshine pop. A little bit of psychedelic elements, especially on the song that we play tonight, Hey You, Wait, Stay, which has some kind of whispered background vocals and stuff like that.
You're a sucker for the whispers.
I am a sucker for the whispers.
In fact, if you were in a vocal pop group, it would be called The Whispers.
But yeah, this is really cool. This is one you can still get relatively cheap. I don't even remember what he had it marked at. It was less than $10, I'm pretty sure. And even online, you can get this for 15 and under pretty easily. Definitely check it out. If you're a fan of like Kurt Bocher stuff, the Millennium or Sagittarius, anything like that, this is up there with those.
If you're familiar with the history of our videos, you might, this might just ring a bell to you.
All right.
Just put up that bad boy.
Oh, yes.
And this right here is justice being served. Mellow Yellow basically stole this record out of my hands.
I don't know.
I didn't know as much about it as he did. I asked him if he'd heard of it. He said, well, I'll buy it if you're not sure about it. He popped $10 down faster than I've ever seen somebody move Hamilton that wasn't Aaron Burr. And, you know, and I was like, oh man, you seem pretty excited. Yeah, it's worth about 40. Thanks. Really appreciate that. So, in an ultimate justification, found this in the bottom bin in the just arrived section.
Yeah.
Marked at 7, got it for 5.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Finally.
Karma came around.
Yes, it did. And it came around in such a sweet tea form. This is a good record.
It is, man.
Mellow has talked about it before. It's deep psych.
Yeah.
Come and have some tea with the tea company. You Keep Me Hanging On is kind of a standout track for me. Make Love Not War is a fun one. Oh man, awesome
cool.
stuff.
It is cool, man. Well done. Alright, my favorite find of the show. Coming courtesy of Carlos.
Really?
Yes.
That makes it hurt so much more. Oh, alright.
Some of my favorite finds from the show have come from Carlos.
You get gold.
Yeah. Miles Davis, Bitches Brew. Really pretty clean copies.
Oh my gosh.
And this is a first press on the Columbia 2i in the Dead Wax 1B. So it's not a 1A stamper, but it is a 1B
That's
stamper.
pretty cool,
so
man.
Really early copy. Carlos, he normally has like $4 each, or 3 for $10 or something like that. This time he had them $5 each per disc, so this was $10. But I bought a few things, and so he kind of cut me a little bit of a deal, so it was probably 8 or 9. But I'll take it. I'll take it. It does get a reputation as fusion, and it is definitely fusion, because it's jazz rock, or rock jazz, however you want to classify that. But it's not like that smooth 70s fusion where it's almost elevator fusion, you know what I'm talking about? This is very close to free jazz, but with rock elements. Really, really good. It's a trip. Spanish key, and Miles runs the voodoo down. Oh, both are about 15-minute long tracks. Oh, I could just put those on a loop. Put the lights down, the lava lamp up, get that incense going. Ooh, take me away.
And as a bonus, I want to thank all people who've recently contributed some awesome VCLT. Really, really cool stuff coming both Mellow Yellow's way and mine. And so I just want to put something out there on the gimme block. This is a record that I found in the Exclusive Company, which I've mentioned before. It's a regional chain in southern Wisconsin. It's not my thing, but it didn't deserve to be relegated to a cheapo bin. It's a cool record, and I want somebody who wants it to have it. So,
cool. Very cool.
As you can see there, it says "Gospel, son," right on the outer jacket. But this is a white label promo of Mahalia Jackson's last studio album.
It's cool.
And nice white label there. The disc is mint.
That is nice.
And it's got the Columbia Records demonstration not for sale sticker right down there. And the demonstration not for sale stamp punch right up there. Anybody who's into gospel, let me know and the record's yours. We'll be back with another video soon because we have tons of material to show you guys out there in the vinyl community. So, until then, avoid scratches and stay in the groove. We'll see you later.